Hi guys, Roscoe here. Here is the new Hot Toys Classic Predator from the film Predators. Alright, let's go take a look at the box he comes in. Same red window design as the other characters in the series, with the line. It is a much sort of deeper box. It does go back a lot further than the other releases, obviously to fit the base that he comes with. The inner box, nice picture of the character on the front. Opens up with the character description as usual and has a clear window to see the inner contents. Yes, that's quite nice. Also inside, once you open it up, comes in clamshell case. Seals it up, similar to the Iron Man stuff, so it doesn't sit loose anymore with one of these that just covers it. It actually seals it in. So they've upgraded that sort of packaging. Alright, accessories. Of course you get the instruction sheet. You get not one this time, but two Predator masks. You got a non-battle damaged and the battle damaged. This one is the movie accurate version. As you can see on both these masks, they have the mandibles built in, so you have to remove the open or closed mandibles to slot the mask on. So that's a new sort of change that they haven't done before. So now the new one was probably made or included for those people who might have missed out on the first Predator from the original film. There are some subtle differences to this figure, of course, because it is technically supposed to be a different Predator. But from the same clan. But for those people who, probably can't pick it up as well as I can, and people that missed out on the first one, they can buy this, and it's pretty much a worthy replacement of the original. So it's good they've included two, or you can just display it as that before he was captured by the Super Preds and display it in his prime, you could say. So. Comes with the Super Predator skull, which is awesome. Good to see you can display it with the classic Pred getting his own back with one of these guys. It's actually quite detailed. Wish the mandibles on the Berserker were that long. Not to worry, it's pretty cool. Looks good next to the sort of classic Predator skull you get when you buy Falconer. So there's the difference between the two. Also, you get spare hand sculpts. You got four there. You got sort of like the open ones, sort of like flat palms there, and sort of clenched fists. You get spare hand pegs. You get two holograms or holographs, which he shows in the film. You get a spare gauntlet piece. When you attach this to his arm, you get a light, sort of like a LED light shines through, and this one is the countdown sequence. So if you have a look there, sort of see like the little windows, you can just see the red sort of countdown, and you got the open mandibles. These are some of the best open mandibles I've seen. Usually I don't like to display them with the open ones, but I could easily display this new guy with the open mandibles, so that's well done by Hot Toys. Alright, now to the character himself. Look at that head sculpt. That is absolutely awesome. Just the paint application. It is an improvement on the original Pred. Has that more slimy look, which is awesome. Just gives it that realistic sort of feel to it. You got the thick netting. You got the quills all painted on through the body and on the head. Yeah, he's just an awesome figure. Easily my favourite now of the whole Hot Toys Predator series. Really like it. As I said before, it comes with the holograms. This is the large one with the map of the world, or the globe. There's a little button under here. Find it, flick that on, and then you can see the hologram. which is quite cool. The joints on him are very stiff, so I haven't been able to get his arm up yet. Not going to force it at the moment, but see how other people go with theirs. Got the wrist gauntlet there. These can extend out pretty far. Nice and shiny. That metallic look, but they are plastic. Paint up just on the arm, all the little dots and blending. The dreads fall really nicely this time compared to the first one. They're really long. I just love the head sculpt in this. It's just something some of the other Predators have lacked. It's got that really evil, angry look, which I think is essential. The Wolf, Predator 2 Elder, Shadow Predator are probably the only ones, and maybe the original Predator 1, probably the only ones that do have that sort of evil sort of look to them. So just really helps with the figure and gives it that personality. All similar weaponry and armour to the first release. Really big legs. They've got the new body, so there's no skinny bodies anymore. It's the same body that was used on Shadow. It is a different body to the Berserker and the Super Predators that they've brought out. Moves similar, but it's actually smaller and a different sculpt to those guys. So this guy and Shadow have the same body. Feet are a lot larger than the original Predators, so they're quite cool. Same with all the body armor's a lot thicker, being a new body as well. Turn around. Got the shoulder cannon. It's actually a little bit smaller than the original one, the shoulder cannon, but this part here is a lot larger. Feels like when you grab it, it's almost like the NECA 19-inch ones. So it's like a similar sculpt to those. You've got the battery pack here, sort of, and the switch to turn on his light up feature on his mask. Yes, it's absolutely awesome. Easily, I think, with this with the Christopher Reeve Superman, easily my two favourite figures I've got this year. Just looks awesome. Now the base he comes with has sort of like a dinosaur skeleton or skull there. Got a human skull on the bottom, and you got the hide, sort of like skin of another creature in the background. It's actually quite thick, something like plastic. You got a very fine string here. Well, I wouldn't try and push this too much because this stuff doesn't look too strong at all. This is all plastic here. Slots in pretty easy, just got to push down a little bit hard and it actually clicks in really nice. So no issues there. Overall really nicely toned and painted base, so it's easily going to stand out amongst the bunch of Predators I have, which I have all of them still, so from the series. I think there's about 25, 26 characters now, so yeah, so there's some subtle differences to the original Predator, so if you want to buy this, not many people are going to tell a difference, but for those people who watched the movie as many times as I have, the original, there's a few things. Kevin Peter Hall was in the original suit, and he just brought some sort of different look or feel to the figure. I don't think many people have been able to replicate. I think NECA pretty much got the closer Predator 1 sculpt. This is very close, even though they molded it from the original Predator's mask. It just, with the new animatronics, it just looked a little bit different and moved a little bit different to the first one. And also we didn't have Kevin Peter Hall in it. So overall it's still very close, very good. Good reference to the first film, but I'd say perfect reference to the new film was what this is supposed to be from. So can't complain at all. Also, yeah, so those things I told you before about the backpack being bigger. It doesn't have the medikit that slides out. You don't have the Obviously it's got a thicker, chunkier body now. These arm wrist gauntlets are different. There's a piece missing off here, which the original one has. A bit of armour. You don't have the sort of like ribbon tassels that hang down from here, like the original one does. And not even on the belt. On the back you see the button on the original. This one's pretty well concealed. You don't see any sort of joint at all, whereas the first one you did. So there's a lot of subtle improvements to the making of the figure, but to me it is a different Predator altogether, from the same clan obviously, but if you didn't get this, it's definitely, you know, worthy looking Predator one. So I can see that this is going to be in a lot of people's collection in the near future. As the name suggests, it's definitely going to be a classic. Just the paint apps is just unbelievable, and just that look on its face, it's outstanding, and I'm going to treasure this for a long time. Also the masks, one last thing, the mask that this guy comes with, obviously it's a smaller head I think than the first one, so the masks are a little bit smaller than the original one. So I'll just grab, here's the Predator 1 mask from the original Hot Toy, put it next to it. He's a little bit smaller, not sure if you can see there. One on the left's a lot bigger. So yeah, just a few little differences, nothing too major. But if you did miss out on Predator 1, definitely go and get this guy. It will make up for it, and it's at the moment it's a lot cheaper than paying the $400 or $500 that the original one's going for. And this is an overall much accurate figure. So, alright guys, hope you enjoyed this review. Stay tuned, I'll be doing Captain America and Jack Sparrow DX shortly. I will be getting the new Samurai Predator that's coming out next year, the concept figure. So that's not for a little while. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this review. Go get him. I know Sideshow will be getting him in next month, so I know a few of you guys will be holding out for that. And I'll be getting my spare as well. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next time.